to show you how to install a spoiler on your Challenger. I had one on here before, but I was a little lazy with it, and I only did the little hole up here and the little hole down there. Popped out because my younger brother held on the spoiler to keep my trunk up and snapped it off. So today I'm actually going to show you how to do it the correct way, so that way that does not happen. There's actually two holes where you can go on ahead and install your screws. But since I snapped the one on the left hand side, we're gonna go ahead and utilize the 4 screws that are actually on top of or behind this. First things first, we're going to want to remove this. There's 4 little placeholders that we're gonna go ahead and remove. As you can see, I already started doing it, and I'll go ahead and remove these. Pretty much just turn them quick and easy. After you remove all 4, you're gonna want to pop these little suckers out. Once you've taken out the little black things that hold this and your fasteners, you're gonna want to go ahead and remove this little black thing right here, which is fairly easy to remove. There will be a screw back here holding the assembly. I don't know if you could tell right there. Go on ahead and remove that. And on the other end, it looks like you're gonna need Allen keys. Once you take those out, then we can go ahead and take off the lights. Once you remove your fasteners and screws, you're gonna go ahead and be able to take out the trunk lights. Keep in mind to do it very carefully, so that way you don't snap anything or break anything, because that could lead to more spinning down the line. Removed everything that you needed to remove. The light should come out with ease. Again though, please be very careful, so that way you don't go on ahead and snap anything. Once you pop it out, disconnect the electrical current. Place this to the side. Go ahead and remove this cover. Should be easy. These just pop out, but make sure you don't break them. It's a bit of a hassle to have to go and replace them. Once you've removed everything out the way, it should look something like this. Again, this is not the easiest way. Personally, I just had no choice because I already painted my spoiler when I installed it. Fortunately, it got snapped off, as you can see. So I'll have the screw here, the part that snapped off. I have no choice but to put it back on this way. Don't really want to repaint another spoiler. Like I said, not the easiest way, but it will stay on there and will never get snapped off. My spoiler has 6 holes, so I'm gonna go ahead and start making the measurements for those. That's where it got cracked. I'm gonna go ahead and have to seal that, so that way it doesn't get any weather damage inside or overflow. However way you guys can figure it out, be my guest. I'm just going the easiest, quickest route. All right, guys, I went on ahead and kind of marked everywhere that I need to be, that way so I can start drilling. So the thing with doing it from under here is the fact that you have a bit of a kind of a wall here, so you can't really drill from down. You're gonna have to drill from up. It's important that you get your measurements exact. These are mine. Every spoiler is different depending on where you purchased yours from. If you're gonna go ahead and do it the easy way, popping these 2 through, make sure that down the middle of your spoiler you go on ahead and use double-sided tape. I'm using Gorilla, but whichever one, as long as it's strong, is fine. I keep saying, unfortunately, I had to do it this way since the screw on this side is snapped off on the spoiler itself. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start drilling from up here and kind of pinpointing on where I need to be coming out from the other side. If you're gonna do it this way, make sure you have a long enough drill bit to go on ahead and do it. I'd go small first, so that way you can kind of see where you're coming in from. When you drill, you might cry a little bit, but as long as you got your measurements right, you should be okay. I myself cried a little bit when I drilled these. Turned out okay. So let's go on ahead and drill. Keep note that when you drill, start off small, push through, so that way you could so that way you're able to see where you're drilling from on this side. That way, just in case you need to drill a little bigger coming in from this side. That's why I say drill small. Let's go ahead and begin. Once you drilled all your holes, they should look something like this. On the back end, I went on ahead and made my holes a lot bigger, so that way I could kind of see what what exactly I'm doing. I recommend it, so that way you're not having too much of a hard time. So now I'm gonna get ready to attach the spoiler. Now that we're getting ready to mount, make sure you clean the surface of where you're putting your double-sided tape. Also, the factory screws that came with this, I don't really care for them much. They strip too easy, so I went on ahead and found some other screws. Allen wrench, these are metric, a little easier to install, especially since I can use an Allen wrench to go on ahead and stick through these holes. Not a bad idea to use washers. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. A little cleaner, I guess you could say. And this is a double-sided tape that I'm using, Gorilla mounting tape. It's heavy duty. My thing won't be flying off in the freeway. Not that it has. I mean, it didn't do it with only the 2 sides. That, like I said, was just damage from my younger brother playing around. So yeah, let's get this thing going. So once you fasten your screws securely, it should be like this without a problem. Will not come up. Double-sided tape is nice and secured. You can go on ahead and start putting everything back together. You completed all the work. Your finished product should look like this. Took it for a wash. Nice and sturdy on here. Won't even lift up at all. So yeah, this is the proper, in quotation marks, way to do it. Not a professional way, but efficient for those do-it-yourself fellows. All right, so I hope you guys have fun on your project.